seen a lot of storms come towards New Orleans, but they weren't to the magnitude of this. But when you have a hurricane eye that's 40 miles wide, that's just unbelievably large. I don't think there's ever been a hurricane with an eye of the storm that large.
And the truth slowly dawns that you're lost and alone in deep water. And you don't even know how much longer there is to go on.
Big things were flying through the air, and the noise was unbelievable of everything hitting the house.
Things were like hitting the ground, all around us, hitting the water. On the side of the house, a piece of slate, like somebody threw a knife.
It came through in about 15 to 20 minutes. That's why there was so much loss of life here.
I pray so much, please don't broken. If you broken, everybody die. So the word I have, I think so.
Where are your rescue crews? We're stuck in a murky stew. Where is the National Guard? I hear that they're coming today on a streetcar that's named Disregard.
I had the National Guard in front of me protecting me. Well, that's what I thought. Then when they left, they moved the truck in front of the people and the guns were pointing at us.
Red Cross, police, nothing wouldn't help us at this time. And it was like, hey, we're citizens of the United States. And y'all is not doing nothing for us.
To think that, you know, they come to a place and someone is stopping them from having access to their priest. These are people that I know who want to see a priest, who want to have be able to connect with their faith in that way, you know.
People were becoming restless because there was no more resources. There was no water and there was no food, and people were stuck there for 2 and 3 days.
That's the one point in my life where I really thought I was gonna have to kill a man.
It's affected people's health. It's affected people's marriages. It's affected people's relationships. It's affected their psyche. The suicide rate has doubled. Depression is skyrocketing.
We've seen organizations that have done these fundraisers and raised millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. Where's it going? If someone's dropped $100,000 in this town, you'd see it.
It was just so miserable, it was almost funny. And I told them that I wanted to do some traveling, and they said, where do you want to go? I said, I always wanted to see Venice, and which was really funny then because the streets were completely inundated with canal water at that point. And they said, Venice, are you kidding? And they were yelling at me thinking I was serious.
And I pulled into a convenience store, or what was left of it, and I took 8 bottles of V8 juice. They had hot and a mild. I didn't want no hot, that's for sure.
In the midst of all this destruction and displacement, there was so much beauty. There were so many beautiful people just bringing themselves and stopping their lives and bringing themselves to devote themselves to people in need. There were so many people sending whatever they could. There was just so much, so many people ready to give and help. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Well, you know, I would say God was there crying with us.
If someday we realize God still speaks to us all in our hearts, not just through words that long-dead prophets scrawled, perhaps we'll add a new book to the Holy Bible called New Orleans, New Orleans.